Hi everyone, my name is Chiamaka or Chi, and I am the creator and founder of Fulbright Noir. I did a Fulbright research grant to Brussels, Belgium, where I was studying mechanisms of antibiotic resistance in bacteria to prevent deaths caused by bacterial infections worldwide.
Hi everybody, my name is Sonita and I did a Fulbright research grant to Paris, France in 2017, and I studied the contemporary Black American expatriate community and Black American cultural identity in Paris.
Hi everyone, my name is Desirée and I was a Fulbright ETA to Spain. I had my first Fulbright grant in 2017-2018 where I was teaching English in La Rioja, which is in northern Spain. Then I had the awesome opportunity to be the culture and pedagogy mentor to the 25 grantees in the Canary Islands. So in my second Fulbright year, I was placed in the Canary Islands on the island of Tenerife, and I had an awesome time.
Hi everyone, so I'm Hannah Manellas, and I was an ETA to Brussels, Belgium in 2017.
So today we all just wanted to come together to just talk about Fulbright Noir and the group, the vision we have for the organization. So for those who don't know, and for those that haven't formally met, I had the idea to start Fulbright Noir and create this platform after meeting two fabulous grantees through social media, Sonita and Liz. And I remember thinking to myself, you know, I would have probably not crossed paths with these women if not for finding them through YouTube and Instagram, respectively. And at the start of my grant, I was the only Black person, Black woman in the room. And at the time, I was also on another fellowship, only the Black person, Black woman in the room. And I thought how important it is to have a space where people can go and see themselves reflected. So, you know, taking inspiration from accounts like Travel Noir, I thought, why don't I create Fulbright Noir and have a space where we could see Black grantees doing all kinds of amazing and dope projects.
You slid into my DMs and, proposed this idea to me. And at that time, Liz, what's up, Liz? If you're watching, I'm going to be a part of it too. And you just had this very simple but powerful idea of what if we were highlighting Black Fulbrighters so that we could find each other. And I just loved the idea immediately. And we took it and we ran with it. So shout out to you, because if it were not for you making this decision to do this thing, I mean, to be honest, it's a little bit trepidatious to put yourself out there on the internet, and so many beautiful things came from it. Like, right? I mean,
true. Like, yeah, I didn't know the three of you personally. So the fact that we have been able to come together as a group, as a board, to make this what it is as a team, like this platform would not be what it is without you all. So I'm just eternally grateful to know you, to share this space with you, and I'm inspired by all of you.
Something special, because I remember, I am not super active on social media, just to see, where Fulbright Noir started as an idea in Chi-Chi's head and what it is now. Like it's just so inspiring.
The Avengers.
Really, the Avengers assembled. It's like a tiny bit of backstory. So I actually got my grant in October, and then I met Chi-Chi a couple months later. And I was so excited because at the time she was the only Black woman in Belgium. And so I was like so excited to meet her. And then she told me about Fulbright Noir and she featured me. And then I was like, wow, this is really amazing, because like what I always do whenever I go to like a new program or anything like that is like, I go to the website. So I went to the Brussels, Belgium blog. And then I was like looking through the gallery. I was like just going through the pictures, trying to see if I could see a little bit of afro, a little bit of melanin, anything. And then I saw like a piece of Chi-Chi's pup, but I was like, if I had Fulbright Noir, I would just be able to go on here and, it would be easier to have like a community or know that people who can, tell me where to get my hair products and my plantain, etc. So yeah, so I thought that was a great idea. And then when Chi-Chi decided that she was going to apply for grant funding, she was posting on her Insta stories, like talking about the process, and it was like really tough. And I had like this weird 2-week break in my school, and I just, hit her up, replied to the story. I was like, hey, do you need help writing this grant? I'm chilling right now. And it took a long time. I mean, it took over a year, I do believe, but we ended up writing a fire proposal, and because we really wanted to have a conference to create a sense of community, meet everybody in person, discuss our experiences, vent, speak to people who can relate to you, and also come up with, solutions for Fulbright to help improve the experience for future Black grantees. So that was the purpose of our conference, and we did it.
And lo and behold, we managed, with the support of EFDI and Fulbright Belgium, along with some other groups, to pull together the funding to host the 2019 Fulbright Genesis Conference in Brussels, Belgium.
Yes. And while we're on the call, Dr. Moss had, the brilliant idea at the end of the conference for all of us to just kind of come together and reflect on our experiences, specifically and uniquely as Black cultural ambassadors abroad.
I think, as a scholar of race, I think that part of what makes Fulbright Noir so special, and part of what touched me so much seeing us, like, we went to a dinner, y'all. I'll just say it was amazing to see all of these 20 plus beautiful Black faces, seeing how powerful we were, important we are, how we all have our own dreams, and seeing the fact that race as an ocular phenomenon. Shout out to Omi and Why Not, sociologists of race, who talk about the fact that when you are seen and perceived, your skin color is a phenomenon that shapes your life. The fact that I could see us all in our various shades of brown skin come together, to me, it showed the importance of being able to get together. Because when we're separate in our own spaces, right, we can feel alone or feel isolated, but together we're so powerful. And that, I'll just never forget being at that dinner. And it was like, all we wanted to do was just have a longer opportunity to be together, because it was 2 days, but it felt so short and it went by in a flash.
Yeah, and then I also think, going back to Chi and why she had the idea about Fulbright Noir to begin with, I'm thinking about those grantees who were in countries, had commissions, had posts where they were the only one. Yeah. And they heard comments and they were like, our commissions, our posts don't know how to support us, don't have the resources. And so when Chi came up with this idea about Fulbright Noir and we created what it is right now, it's like, think about those grantees who are going to be in those countries to come and the resources that they have just from having a Fulbright Noir community. I think just thinking about that gives me goosebumps, because it's like we're taking our experience and, in the highs and lows of our various Fulbright grants, we're taking our experience, using our experience to then make it better for those to come. And I think that is so powerful in paying it forward. And yeah, just incredible.
Oh my God, y'all. And we have to mention this. We've inspired so many other groups.
Yes. Preach.
Right? Yeah,
so crazy to speak it into existence about, we wanted, we hope that this would inspire Fulbright Latinx, Fulbright LGBTQ account that's now Prism, but we focused on Black facing issues because we are Black women going through these experiences.
But we were very intentional about it, making sure that there'd be room for other people to do the same thing and feel empowered just as we did. The conference was really incredible. It was really amazing to be with a bunch of just amazing Black people. And I'm not used to seeing that many Black people in one room in an academic, unless it's a family party, I don't see it. So it was really amazing. And just to be able to talk, it was heartbreaking to hear what some people were going through, but I was still so grateful to see everybody and be able to speak to everyone. So I'm really glad that other groups feel empowered to, create their own communities, so that hopefully they can feel as if they're not alone as well and have a sense of community while they're serving as ambassadors abroad, which is incredibly important.
they have now spearheaded the Fulbright Diversity Collective. And so all of the Fulbright Diversity Initiative groups were all coming together to, you know, create new proposals and a new vision of how Fulbright should be supporting folks who are underrepresented.
Yeah, so just to name them, so we have like Fulbright Prism, Fulbright Latinx, Fulbright Salam, Fulbright Lotus, Fulbright Families, Fulbright Access. I hope
HBCU.
oh my gosh, of course, Fulbright HBCU. So like that just goes to show what we're doing matters, and it also shows Fulbright that we are necessary and that they need to, you know, in order to support their grantees to be the best cultural ambassadors that they can be, they need to support all of these different student diversity initiatives.
Period. So I also think it's a great point to highlight that this is a necessity and that we all rose to the occasion to fill an unmet need in our spare time. You know, as full-time students pursuing advanced degrees, PhDs, masters, working full-time with Fulbright and as a teacher. And, you know, a lot of people presented amazing ideas for ways to expand the platform. And, you know, I appreciate that we all took initiative to make this platform what it is, but also set a hard line to make sure that this wasn't exploitive in nature. Because we're not being paid to do this work. You know, we could certainly take this and run with it, but we are being paid to do our full-time jobs and be students. And so with that, you know, there always comes a time where, you know, the founders have to kind of step back and let the next generation lead. And so we're really, really excited to welcome and introduce the incoming Fulbright Noir board. So you'll get an opportunity to meet them really soon. But what a wonderful blessing this has been for each of us as a collective too.